Alright, I'm going to try not to screw this up too much. So this is going to be basically like a, we call it a chuck roast, but instead of using chuck roast, it's going to be all chicken. I've never done this before, haven't seen any video actually about chicken doing this type of stuff. It's too hot. Hold on a minute. But what I have seen is that, everyone sears their meat, and hopefully don't screw this up, because I am not the greatest at this shit. So anyways, I've got basically all the ingredients that I've already had them cut up, ready to go. Maybe it's just getting that little extra bit of water off of it. But I got all the ingredients already cut up, ready to go. I got 9 potatoes, 2 smoked sausages, just the cheap ones. That's the 9 potatoes. I just chopped these up last night. I was going to make it last night, but didn't have all the ingredients. Got celery and carrots. And a lot of people use the fresh fresh garlic. But I don't have fresh garlic. I never have fresh garlic on hand. Sorry for the camera angle, by the way. I cut up, let's see, 4 onions. Maybe I need to turn this up some. Cut up 4 onions. And all this is going to be going into a crock pot, basically. So we're going to see how this works out. I'm going to be adding that to it. So I know it says beef stew, so I wanted to have a beefy flavor, because chicken pretty much takes on any fucking flavor. Okay, this is not searing, but it's good enough. Ooh. There's another. Oh, God damn it. I'm not great at the whole making a giant meal type thing. Oh yeah, also, to top it all off, I'm putting in egg noodles. It's just something to make a little bit more of the dish to go. So whenever I get done with this, I'm going to add in the onions, make kind of a, I guess you would consider it a roux of some sort. Hopefully I can edit this video down so that way you don't have to skip through everything. But if not, hey, there's fast forward. You can always use your thumb to skip through the whole video. Yeah. So, as for seasoning wise, I'm just using salt and garlic. I'm hoping this right here will take care of most of the seasonings, because let's see on the back of there. Yeah. On the back it says it's got cornstarch, honey, garlic powder, spices, celery. So it's basically got all the seasonings already packed into this. I've got 2 packs of it, and I shouldn't need any extra seasonings. Oh, shit. And I'm not worried that these aren't done because, oh shit, because this is going to be set in a crock pot for almost 8 hours. I'm going to go to sleep while it cooks. So I guess I'm going to make this like a part 1, part 2 type video. Maybe part 2 would be me eating it. I wish there was a way to zoom out of this thing. Well, I've never zoomed out of those. So, I'm using bacon grease just to get a bit of extra flavor into it. I didn't want to use oil because the oil is just, it's bland, it has no flavor at all. And I'm sorry if y'all can't hear me, I'm tired, just got off work. And I was wanting to make this yesterday, like I said, and I didn't have the ingredients that I needed. My mom pulled through for me. She brought me down some potatoes that I needed, because with any stew, I think you've got to have potatoes. You can't just be like, oh, we're not having, no, you gotta have potatoes. So yeah, I had to have potatoes. I'm a potato guy. I love potatoes. And I'm trying to go with the, like I said, little seasoning possible, because I just want to see how I can get by with the least amount of seasonings without under seasoning it, because I have over seasoned my shit in the past and turned out not being at all good. After I get through with this stuff right here, I'm going to drop in the smoked sausages. Then after I get done with the smoked sausage, or not after I get done, I'm going to put the smoked sausages in, and I'm going to put the onions on top. I'm going to put the lid on top. A lady, I can't remember her name, I was watching her channel before this. I think it was called Yankee Pot Stew, but I kind of watched her video and I watched a couple others. But if you're just wanting to do a chuck roast stew or a chuck roast crock pot thing, look at her video, because I think her video is freaking amazing. And like I said, if I find somebody on YouTube that I've kind of taken inspiration from, I'm going to give them props, because there's no reason in not doing that. These are the cheap ones. This is just basically a filler meat, so I didn't really want to get something. Wait, I'm trying to cook on a budget, basically. Hell, we all are at this moment. This was Armor. I think the other stuff was like, oh shit, I guess I'm going to have to cook this by themselves. This is Armor smoked sausage. The other stuff was, I can't remember. But that's the brand name. This shit was only like $1.35, and I mean, come on. It's smoked sausage. It's not like you're really. Now, I mean, if you want to go up into getting some like good shit, yeah, I mean, you'd want good meat, but this, I'm just wanting a filler meat, and ain't gonna lie, this shit smells good. I'm getting hungry already, but gotta wait to dig in till tomorrow. Um, For those of you wondering why I'm tongue fucking it, is because I don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. Because if it ever gets real stuck, and if you see all this brown stuff right here, this is actually good. This is your good stuff right here. Any of my Cajun people will know that this is the, well, I guess Cajuns will call it the roux, but I'm not making a roux, not really. But this shit, I imagine this is gonna taste pretty fucking good. But I want to get this kind of browned, I guess you'd say, because once I get done with it, it's going straight to the crock pot, and then it's going to just sit in the crock pot and boil. I really don't know if I have enough space in my crock pot for everything. I might have to take out one of those chicken thighs. I don't know what, set for a couple seconds. And cheers to everyone, by the way. Alright. Hope everyone's having a good year, by the way. You know, I don't really get on here and do much of these videos anymore. I just do silly shit. Alright. I would say this is browned enough for me. I'm gonna need a freaking ladle, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna put this phone down. I gotta pause it for a second. I gotta dip all this stuff out. Alright, just to prove I'm not like, you know, screwing you all over it. Look, I put all the meat back in there. So now I gotta use, this is the onions. On the lady's video that I seen, the Yankee pot stew, I wish I could remember her name. She said put some salt on the onions or your vegetables or whatever. It will help them release and caramelize, or however you want to say it. So I'm going to let that go for a few seconds. And you know what? No, I cannot resist. I got to have pepper in my shit. And this is coarse ground pepper. So if you use regular pepper, it's not going to be as hot. For some reason, I don't know the science behind it. Coarse black pepper is, I guess it's just hotter. Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot the same thing she did. She said to make sure you put some garlic I'm gonna go with two heaping tablespoons, I guess you'd say. She said to put the garlic in there. That way, I guess, I don't really know. I don't really know the whole science behind it. I just know this is how shit is cooked. I was going to do this a little bit differently, but you know what? I'm used to cooking on the fly. So now that shit's getting a little bit more translucent. Oh, I'm not promoting anything, by the way, but if you guys haven't seen Tulsa King or Penguin or Yellow Jackets, I highly, highly, highly recommend those shows. They are some good binge-worthy shows. But I'm mostly an anime guy. I mean, I don't normally watch. I don't normally watch regular live-action shows. Not very much. So, do I think that's enough? You know what? I'm gonna try this out real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of that in there. I need to. Okay. Wish I had a third hand. Wish my daughter was awake so she could hold the phone. Or I wish I had my damn camera stand. I can't remember where I put it. Alright. Oh, God almighty. I imagine y'all getting seasick with all these fucking crazy ass angles. I'm gonna go with... That's a lot of fucking chicken bouillon. I'm gonna say maybe about that much. That's probably about a heaping tablespoon's worth. I gotta put my phone down for just a second to stir this shit correctly. So I just added in 1 cup. I'm going to add in 2 cups. Or 2 glasses, I guess you'd say. Alright, so now, obviously the noodles are going to go in last because, I mean, come on. Noodles only take about 30 minutes to cook at least. Or at most. Not even 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, I don't know. Not very long. And so now we're going to turn this up on high. Gonna get that, put it on there. And we're almost done. Well, I sure am glad I put my fucking SIM card, my SD card back in this damn thing. Alrighty. Once it kind of comes to a boil, I'm going to stir it for a little bit. And then, oh shit, there we go. Had to plug that up. I'm done with the chicken bouillon out of the way. Need to go and put that back up. This up here. Jesus. I need to clean all this shit up. Mine. at that. That's already. Tell you what, I'm just gonna take out. I'm gonna have to take out one of these chicken legs. I'm gonna have to, I guess, fry it up or something. And no worries, I'm not sitting it on nothing wild and crazy. I'm actually got a pan for this. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna say there's plenty of meat in here and plenty of vegetables. And actually, is potato a vegetable? I'm impatient. I want it to boil quickly. Yeah, we need to get a new stove. This thing's on its last leg. We've had it for, God, I don't even know how long we've had this stove. But, I mean, hell, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Yeah, let's go. Alright, so I'm going to pause this while this comes to a boil. And then I'm going to unpause it after I dump it. Because all I'm going to do is let this come to a boil, stir it around a couple times, dump it into the crock pot, and I'll unpause it once I get it on the crock pot, because I'm sure I'm probably going to have trouble trying to get that shit done. So I will see you guys in probably about 5 minutes my time. Alright, so I didn't really let it get to a complete boil because I started noticing everything was starting to become translucent. And I did not want that to happen. So I went ahead and took it out. Now the next problem is getting this stuff kind of stirred up without it overfilling. So I'm hoping that once it renders down a little bit, oh shit, so I'm gonna set this on high until I go to sleep. I might be maybe about 2 hours before I go to sleep. I'm hoping that it will, oh shit, don't fall out. I'm hoping that it will kind of help everything kind of congeal together. Congeal. I don't want it to congeal. Jive together. I don't know where the fuck kind of word I'm trying to pull out here. But yeah. And honestly, I may not be able to put the fucking noodles in here. Just all really depends on how much this shit cooks down. But it does smell amazing, huh? I mean, I can't say it doesn't. I mean, I can't say it won't taste bad, but I mean, come on, it can't taste bad. It just might not have the flavor that people are expecting because it's a stew and it's got like 2 different meats in it. So I don't know. It's just one of those throw togethers. It's just an experiment. Not really a costly experiment, but it's an experiment. Where I'm at, the carrots, a bag of carrots and a bag of celery cost me right at $5 for both, together for both of them. The chicken, I don't know how much it cost. It just varies from place to place. The potatoes, they're generally pretty cheap. Maybe like $5 to $8 for I don't know, maybe $5 for a 10-pound bag or something like that. I don't know. And then the costliest part was this right here. This thing cost almost $3 a packet. But I mean, if it takes out all the guesswork of having to put 15 billion different fucking seasonings in it, so be it. I'd rather it get good seasoning without having to guess at all the seasons. So that's it. This is going to be video part 1. And then later on today, I will be back. As Arnold said, I'll be back. And I will test this out. Alrighty. Everyone have a good day. Be safe.